Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. First, I just want to say Happy New Year's Eve. This is always a really exciting day and a really fun time. I always spend my New Year at home, and I am looking forward to it. So right about now, I am probably trying to get the house together because my sister and my nephews are coming over. My dad's coming over for a little bit, maybe my mom. So really excited to see them, and everybody will be back home before it gets dark, and then we're just gonna hang out here until midnight. So I wanna just do an eyeshadow look with the Sydney Grace New Year's Gala bundle, and we're gonna say purchase or pass for tomorrow to kick off the new year. So if you wanna see me play with the bundle and get ready for New Year's Eve indoors, keep watching this video and let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you wanna hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So first of all, I hope you all are doing well on this December 31st. I don't know, I'm thinking that New Year's Eve may be my favorite holiday. It just might be. At one point it was Halloween, it was Thanksgiving, it was Christmas, of course, when I was a kid, but I love the feeling of starting fresh in the new year. However, I just wanna say, don't wait to start your goal. I know some people want to start like clean and everything like that, but sometimes we put unreasonable expectations on ourselves, and then you feel like such a failure when you don't achieve your goal, especially when you're like, I'm going to start out this new year with a fresh start and a clean slate. And then when you don't achieve the goal, or you realize it wasn't reasonable and you fall off a few weeks later, and I've done that. I might do that in the upcoming year. You feel really bad. I'm speaking for myself. I feel really bad. So I've gotten in the habit of not waiting. In one of my videos earlier this week, I talked about, working out. So since that video, I've been on 2 walks, No, I've been on 1 walk, and I did my trap step aerobic class because I'm paying for that, $10 a month. So it's like, just do it. My body is still hurting, but I was so happy. It was very tough, and I probably didn't do it to the full extent, but I did something. And then yesterday I took a walk. So I already feel the momentum going, and I'm really excited. I wasn't able to film a makeup collection declutter video in time for the new year, like a lot of other content creators, but it is coming. And when it comes, it's gonna be the right time for me. So really excited for what is ahead. So let's talk about the Sydney Grace eyeshadow bundle. This is my 3rd monthly eyeshadow bundle that I've purchased from Sydney Grace. I did notice that they were coming out with the monthly bundles every single month this year, but I didn't purchase one until November, and I loved that one so much that I got the December bundle and then the New Year Gala bundle as well. Not sure if they're coming out with something separate like as a January bundle, but let's just go ahead and take a look at this bundle and create a nice little indoor New Year's look. So this is where I have a mix of the December bundle, the November bundle, and a few miscellaneous shades, but we're gonna be looking at these 5 shades here. As you can see, this is a cool toned neutral, potentially smoky look. I am really excited to play with this. Cool tones are starting to grow on me, especially the taupes. And I like the challenge of incorporating a black because I don't really use black shadows that much. So I'm excited for what I'm going to come up with. Let's go ahead and swatch this so we can see, the vibe that this eyeshadow bundle is giving. The first shade is Bailey's Bliss, and it is a shimmer. Ooh, that's gonna be really pretty. It's a very icy shade. And then next is Speedway. So this is a beautiful transition shade, taupey shade. I'm gonna give it another pass. So there's Speedway. Next we have the shade Enjoy the Ride, which is a cool toned brown. Ooh. So here's Enjoy the Ride. That reminds me of, have you ever watched Creepshow 2? The third like story in that one was called The Hitchhiker. And at the end, the hitchhiker like jumps on the lady's car and he's like, "Thanks for the ride, lady. Thanks for the ride." Okay, just wanted to share. Next we have Peace, which is it's kind of like a light taupey shimmer. And lastly, we have Umbra, which is a black matte. And here is our New Year's Gala bundle. I think this is gonna be a beautiful glam look. All right, I'm going to prime my eyes. Oh, and while I do that, I'm gonna tell you what makeup I have on. Of course, I left my primer all the way across the room. Actually, I didn't leave my primer across the room. It was sitting right in front of my face. All right, this is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I need a mirror. All right, so on my face for primer, I'm actually trying out the new Dior Glow Veil. That was one of my last hurrah purchases. I don't know what to say about it just yet, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna like it because I love anything that gives glowy skin. I'm like obsessed with having glowy skin. And then I'm wearing my Hourglass foundation. I have on the new Dior Skin Correct concealer that they just reformulated. And then my Tatcha loose powder. For bronzer, I'm wearing the Chanel oversized bronzer in Sunbathe, I think. It's the deepest one. And then for blush, I am wearing Night Bloom from Pat McGrath. It is my first time wearing Night Bloom. I was very, very scared of this shade, but I thought a New Year's look would be the perfect look for this blush. And then I am wearing a Dior Addict Lip Shine in Patchwork. I repurchased it because I washed it and I had to throw it away. It's probably my favorite lipstick. All right. The lipstick may change depending on, you know, the finished look. So we shall see. All right, let's get started. So first I'm gonna go into Speedway for the transition, and I'm going to use a What's Up Beauty R103 brush.
What happened for dinner today?
We are having spaghetti. Are you excited about that?
No. Let me say it back because I want barbecue chicken.
You're not excited about it because you want barbecue chicken. Did you have barbecue chicken yesterday?
No.
You didn't?
No.
No.
I said chicken.
But did you have barbecue chicken yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
So I want spicy chicken for dinner.
We don't have spicy chicken, sweetie. We have to, because tomorrow I'm gonna be ordering food. So we just can't.
I want spaghetti.
Well, what do you want to eat? Because, and I don't have the spicy chicken that you're interested in.
Chicken wet and barbecue.
Right, but you had that yesterday from Wingstop. But you had that yesterday. You had it, and we want variety. We want you to have something different in your life. Okay, I already like this color. Because Marky wants to eat the same thing every day. It's just too much. So see, these types of cool tones, they look so good. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna use all the shades in the bundle. This is what we have so far. It's just giving us a little base, but you're gonna see this kind of peeking out of the other deeper shades, and it just helps to create such a beautiful gradient. So now we're going to use Enjoy the Ride, AKA thanks for the ride, lady. On the same brush, just concentrating more in the crease. And these What's Up Beauty brushes are natural hair brushes, and they're really good. So hopefully there you can start to see the deepening up of this look. And we really don't need to do too much because right there is good enough for me. All right, so that's kind of like the next layer of the look. You know, this kind of reminds me, not certain, but I was thinking about the Lisa Eldridge Vega palette. A lot of people seem to like that. I feel like this could give those vibes because I'm all about giving the vibes these days because I can't. We're gonna go next into Umbra the matte black, and I'm going to use a Rephr. People are just throwing things in the room, doing whatever they want. Using a Rephr #1 brush. Tyrone dropped something off in the room. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Now I'm gonna just start this on the lashes, right? Like that. And then I'm going to go into the outer corner. You know what? Sydney Grace, I just can't with y'all because like the blend, like I don't know why I was nervous to use the black shadow because look at the blend. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just like this. I'm not even doing anything. You want to talk about shadows that blend themselves. And I'm just trying to keep this in the crease because I still want to be able to see all of the shades. I don't know why I get so afraid of using black because it's not like you have to have it looking crazy. You know what I mean? And I'm going to probably come back and use this after I put the shimmer on. But like, let's look at it from afar. The other eye. Because like this look can go with so many different types of outfits, so many different lipsticks, blushes. It could go with almost anything, which makes this a great New Year's look because if you're going out, like, you know how sometimes at the last minute you may decide that you don't like what you're wearing or like something doesn't look right or you're just not feeling it. You could probably just change your outfit and you would not even have to change your makeup because this is kind of universal. You know, because some people will get their makeup done and then what if you decide you don't like what you're wearing? That's why this kind of look is just a timeless situation. I didn't know. I didn't really know until like this moment. I'm looking like, yes, I can see why people go for palettes like this, these cool tone palettes. I don't know. Cool tones, it just depends. But like I can already say I like this. Oh my God, Tyrone's cooking dinner. He just started and I hear Luther Vandross. I promise to love faithfully. You're all I need. Yes, y'all, okay. I am not someone who is encouraging anybody to try new brands in 2023. But what I will say, if you were interested, because I have to say this with like a lot of caution, because I know I'm not trying to try any new brands in 2023. If Sydney Grace is on your list to try in 2023, I second that motion. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say you need to try it or anything like that. We don't need to do anything. We need peace. That's what we're gonna go into right now. That was so corny, but we are gonna go into the shade Peace and just go ahead and tap this in here. Yeah, if they're on your list of brands, like, hey, I really do wanna try them. Like, you cannot go wrong. And these monthly bundles, I think, are a great way to get into the brand because you don't have to fool around with trying to figure out singles to buy. Now, you know, they do have palettes too. Going back into the black. Take the black. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm still reading Game of Thrones. This, I love this. I mean, what else do you need? What else do you need for a new year? I can't. Now, always have so much success. I don't know if I've ever wet a Sydney Grace shadow. And I have a feeling that once I do, I'm really going to be in love. But I never have any issues with fallout. Never feel like I need to wet them. Their formula is just, it is beautiful. Like I've never had a dud shade. Never. Oh my God. Yes. Y'all. Is it me? Am I making this up? This is so pretty. It is, I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna take this brush from Lavish and go back into, enjoy the ride. Let's just put it on the outer corner here. And we're just gonna join that with the black. So don't really need to go into the black anymore because I do have it diffused out pretty well. So using Enjoy the Ride is gonna be perfect to kind of merge it all together. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. You always wanna, like, I don't like to, not you always, I prefer to have that, you know, top and bottom outer corner kind of meet and not have the empty space. And then going back into the initial transition shade, which you can really see faded here, Speedway, for the rest of the lower lash line. I feel like this might be one of my favorite looks of the moment. And next for the inner corner, we're gonna go into Bailey's Bliss, which was that icy shimmer. And this is just gonna finish off the look. Maybe we'll do a little brow bone highlight since it's New Year's, you know what I mean? That was a little much for the inner corner. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. I just did too much on the other side.
You know you got angel hair spaghetti noodles?
Yeah, you don't like those?
Oh, I just didn't know.
Are they bad?
No, but I've never seen anybody get them. I know they're real thin.
Yeah, they're good. They're tasty. You'll like them.
So beautiful.
Thanks. Look at this look.
It almost looks as good as the one I did on you. Almost.
I don't know about that. What? Not that look that he did on me. That look, he did good with that look, y'all. If you didn't see it, you have to look where Tyrone did my makeup. He did well until whatever he was doing with that Oscar the Grouch green color, it was just, I don't know what he thought he was. I mean, I get it was a vision, but I don't know. Let's get a little highlight going here. I don't want it to be too dramatic. Just like right there. So I don't know if I said it already. I probably did because I repeat myself all the time. Let me know what your plans are for the holiday. If you're going out on the town. I've gone out for New Year's about 3 times in my life. And I don't know, I was older, you know, but it was cool. But I really enjoy being in the house. Can drink, got the boys with me, music, good food. It's just a good old time. It's a grand time. All right, I'm into this. I'm going to finish up the look and I will be back with the grand finale. I had to put some lashes on with this because first of all, I needed to know, do I still have it with the lashes? And I do. Let's look at the final look, then I'll tell you about what I did. Come on New Year's Eve in the house with a Henley shirt on vibe. Okay, I'm here for this. No, I can't do it. Now, I kept on the patchwork lipstick because this is probably what I really would wear because I love this. I could even make the eyes a little smokier because I do have on the lash, like real smoky, you know what I mean? Now, what I did was I took the Linda Hallberg black core crayon, that's an eyeliner, and just did my top lashes. I put the fake lashes on and then I took my Grande black liner to go over top. I'm never good with these lashes, but I love the way they look because they don't look so dramatic. Oh my gosh. I was going in my drawer because, you know, I haven't been wearing lashes. I haven't worn lashes in over a year. And the lashes that I have in there, it's like, what are we doing? What were you doing? What were you thinking? Where were you going? You were going nowhere. Wearing them foolish lashes to work looking like a bird. Anyway, that's no judgment against people that like big lashes. This is me right here. I can't. I shall. On the bottom lashes, I took the Linda Hallberg in Grige. So it actually looks like Enjoy the Ride. So that's the liner and it's like a taupe. And then that's what I put on the top. Yes, okay. And then left on patchwork because what else do we need? What else do we need? I'm here for this. Let me show y'all these lashes. Now these were in my lash drawer. They are just really fluttery. I have no idea what brand that they are. I know they came from Amazon. So they are like very fluttery. They have the invisible band. Oh my gosh, y'all. This I cannot start wearing lashes again because I don't have the time to get them right. I wanted to get them right for this video, and I wanted to see if I still could apply them, but this is everything. I'm into this look. Let me know if you are. Ariel told me I look like Coolio, so there's that. A girly Coolio. Now, if I was going somewhere like a New Year's Eve party, I would take these down, but these are cute for right now. I just got my hair done, so you know, I need to have my hair up. I told y'all about that, so I don't pull on, well, actually it's this piece right here that I like, but since it's all twisted up, I'm not gonna mess with it. So I like to kind of have my hair out of the way. Let me know what you think about this. So the monthly bundles are $20. And I think that's well worth it because this look is so pretty. Now, if you don't have this bundle, because I did see that it sold out, the Natasha Denona Glam palette that everybody likes, that would be great. I wonder if I would like that palette now. We're not gonna find out. I'm not gonna go back and repurchase that. But if you have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, you can use that. If you have Sultry from ABH, you could use that. If you have Enduring Love by Sydney Grace, you could use that. Trying to think of any other cool toned eye palettes. You could possibly get something like this from the Mothership One, Pat McGrath Subliminal. Yep. Remember the Wild Jaguar from Huda Beauty, the 9-pan? That would be good. That's like 4 palettes right there, 4 or 5 palettes. So yeah. I was gonna say Mary Jane from Melt. Might be able to do something. That's all I got. So we definitely have dupes for this, but it just shows me just how beautiful cool tones can be and how simple this look was. Like with these 5 shades, it's beautiful. Also want to think about how else I could use this palette. I could definitely do one and dones with the 2 taupey mattes and then maybe one of the shimmers as an inner corner highlight. I would definitely do that. But this right here is like a easy go-to look. I really, really love it. You could even do a halo eye. Ooh, if you use the light taupey matte, which one was that? Speedway. And then the shade that I used for the inner corner and the brow bone, just put that like on the middle. That would be cute. You could take the black and just use the black as a liner. So many different things. You could do more than what you may typically think of with just the 5 shades. So yes, Sydney Grace, another hit in my book. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for this video. Again, we will have purchase or pass tomorrow to kick off January 1st. Whatever you decide to do tonight or not to do tonight, please just be safe. Be easy on yourself and just reflect. Like, think back on 2022, the good times, the bad times. And this is gonna sound real corny, but create a vision of what you wanna see in your life. You know what I mean? And it might take longer than 2023 to achieve that vision, but it all starts with that vision, that thought, that idea. And then you can plan little steps, baby steps to making it happen. And that's the approach that I'm taking. There was a subscriber that said something. I don't even think I responded yet because I really wanted to sit down, and I like to write thoughtful responses. That's why I'm really behind on comments right now. But one of the things that they said was, when you set your goals, one of the things that you can ask yourself is this reasonable? So one of my goals is exercising, and some days things happen that make exercising not a reasonable goal for that day.
Can I have special fries?
We don't have spicy fries for dinner today.
Why? Why special fries in the refrigerator?
We do have them, but we're not having them, if that makes sense.
I don't want spaghetti.
I know you don't want spaghetti, but sometimes we just have to have things we don't. That was rude. He's not being reasonable. Anyway, the bottom line was, you know, ask yourself, is it reasonable? So maybe something came up and it became unreasonable for me to exercise, or it became unreasonable for something that I said that I wanted to do. to really, you know, happen. And I think that is a really great mindset. I have been saying that to myself and really realizing that most of the things that I want to do, for the most part, are reasonable. But when there are days when I'm like, I want to exercise, I want to film, I want to change the bed, I want to do all this, I have this list, and I'm like, Cara, it's not reasonable to do that in 3 hours. Cook, get the boys fed, spend time with them, get homework done, and try to get to bed at a decent hour. You know what I mean? So I think one of the things I am going to be looking at is like, are the things that I'm setting for myself, are they reasonable? Because if they're not, you know, maybe I need to modify them or change something else in my life to make what I want to accomplish a reasonable goal. If I want to exercise daily, then what do I need to do in order to make that a reasonable goal? You know what I mean? So I just thought that was great. Thank you so much for suggesting that. It's really starting to shape my mindset, and I think it will impact how I am going to prioritize tasks in my life. So just wanted to share that. Be safe tonight, you guys, whatever you decide to do. And I am so happy that you all are a part of my life. You all in this community. This community means so much to me, and I am looking forward to another great year with all of you. So thank you so much for taking on some of your time and hanging out with me. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Happy New Year, you all. Bye.
Block your ego.